A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Murray taking it right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons need only one to take the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Who you got? 2-2.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now Murray on the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's Benson on the give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey!
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, over.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
2-2. Big Ace open.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. First and 10 from the 41.
Sit.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Hold.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Two, what?
1st and 10, Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hold on, man.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing here, Murray. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down, too.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Benson scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They're set up at the 35 now. Penix now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Robinson. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second-quarter lead. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
1-1. Hey, hold on. 1-1.
Play action now, Murray. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They motion the tight end over. Penix on 1st down. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Easy.
Murray here on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Benson now from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Cardinals with a 3rd and 3. Motioning him from the slot right. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to the air, Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Deuce. That's one.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's looking deep once again. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to double their lead.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pitts. Pickup of 2 here. And the Falcons will have a first. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sidney Brown in on that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2-2. Harry. Big Ace. 2-2-1.
From the 31. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Sit.
1st and 10, Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Man in motion out of the slot. Now an inside give to Benson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 6. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Now Murray on the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 12. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. That one's complete to London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They give on 2nd to Benson, and he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Got him, man. It's London. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They go play action. Here's Penix. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push the lead up to 12. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Robinson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out the clear. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Luke Orororo. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hey, Ace. Hey.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That excitement bring... They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
A toss now to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Hey, easy, Quibble.
Murray here on first down. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pitts brings it in. Escapes a defender. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Penix on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Juke the defender. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault. His stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They give up the gut to Benson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals go up by 19. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix now on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. First down, ball at the 36. A run here with Benson. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey. What?
Benson once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Let's go.
It's Benson on the give. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Returns looking good so far. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Slot man motioned over. On first down, here's Penix. Trying to push it deep downfield. Catch is made in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.